Yo, yo, yo. What's up, guys? Chris Tips1. How's everyone doing? Welcome to Live Vibe 380. Shit, 383. 382? No, 383. How's everyone doing, man? Happy hump day. Happy Wednesday. I hope you guys are all doing well. Tonight on the Live Vibe, we're going to show off. I don't have any of the cans, but we're going to go into mygrizzly.com and I'm going to show you guys the new 4 different cans. Grizzly hasn't really released anything special in a while. It looks like they'll do their normal, camo stuff, which I'm sure their new camo cans will be coming at the end of the summer, probably, most likely, the 2025 ones. But the last ones they released was the outdoors ones, right? That nice copper ring. I mean, it seemed like it was a while ago. But the new lineup they got out is the American RESTO cans. They are like your... I'm assuming RESTO is like short for like restoration. They're your typical old, your old-timey car vibes. Really good looking cans. And we're going to take a look at each one that they're going to offer in this wave. We are gonna start off with the question of the day first before we get into that. If you guys are vibing and haven't done so yet, please do me a favor and drop a like. And let's get into the question of the day before we hit to the Grizzly stuff. And if you guys want, the Deal or No Deal game is out of kaputs, but I did find another variant online. It's a little bit better than the Temu version that we were playing, but if you want to play it, we're gonna play it. I want to talk about what's been going on, obviously, in the United States. There's been protests that are being, popping up more in Chicago now, Atlanta. Things are getting wild, and the U.S. has pulled people out of the U.S. embassies in the Middle East. It's people are not toying around, but they're saying Israel is going to strike Iran, and when that happens, who knows what's going to happen, bro. So as far as global politics is concerned, shit's not looking good, broskies. But again, just got to look at it from a step back, not get too invested on it. But this is interesting, bro. It's like we're playing a game of Risk. But it's not cool, though. But anyways, how's everyone doing, man? What's everyone dipping on, man? I got me a pouch and some caffeine. I got some Live Well. What do I got? Live Well watermelons is what I got. 225 milligrams of caffeine. I'm going to pack me a little bit of some Cougar in a little bit. In a little bit. Dude, these Grizzly cans, man, they're good. I'm not going to say I'm going to collect them all. Not when they're over $10 a freaking can. That's just ridiculous. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh, scheisse. Alright, let me move this, fix this. You guys, first off, welcome to Live Vibe, guys. I miss you guys. This is going to be our question of the day. Name one thing more valuable than money? If you can't name one thing more valuable than money, then I believe you're a bit lost. There's a lot of things more valuable. I mean, you can replace the word valuable with more important, right? Because what good is having money if fill in the blank? Fill in the freaking blank, guys. What's up, Justin? What's up, Bay? How you doing? Lawless, stand together. What's up, K9? What up, brother? Dude, Shy Guy, what's up, dude? How you doing? Welcome back to the Live Vibe, brother. Ghost of McNabb. Go Birds. Football season is going to creep up, dude. Football season is creeping up. This mini cap is happening, man. I'm excited for the freaking Chargers. But bro, McNabb, man, you're an old school Eagles fan. Reggie, what up, my brother? Your freaking Dodgers kicked our asses today. It was an early game today, bro. It was an early game. Padres won yesterday, and Dodgers won the game before. Dodgers is just a hell of a good team. Dip Knot 20. Holy crap, Chris, I'm an OG for the Mud Jug days. I named my YouTube channel after Dip Knot. I hope that's okay. That's perfectly fine, bro. How are you, bro? I am doing awesome, brother. How is it that this is the first time you're seeing us in the Live Vibe? That's my first thing, bro. I've been going live weekly for the past 2 years, bro. How you doing, man? Welcome to the Live Vibe. Do I get the first case? Well, I mean, that's if there's enough people here to play. That's if there's enough people here to play. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. It's a version that we never played before. And I'm going to go into those Grizzly cans right now, guys. But first, let's do a question of the day before we kick this shit off. Get these people rolling into chat. Man, name one thing more valuable than money. I'm going to name one off the bat. Health. I think health is more valuable than money. I've said it plenty of times here before. What good is having all this money in the bank, assets, if you have a terminal illness, or if you got in a horrible car accident, motorcycle accident, you can never walk again, or you become blind or something, you know what I mean? You become overweight and you can't walk and you can't do anything. You got to be in a motorized scooter. Health is number one. Health should be, I mean, what's another thing you can say is time, right? Time is money, right? I think time is more valuable than money, because with time you can make more money, right? If you guys want to have fun with this one, you know, if you want to say happy hour at Hooters, go ahead and say something. If you guys want to be funny with this one. But I just want you to get you guys thinking of what are more important. Family. Family's more important than money, right? No one wants to be alone with money. You can be, and you might think it might be fun for a little bit. Family, friends, love, those are the real riches in our lives. You know what I mean? Found a cheap heap of shrooms on my morning walk. Do you have psilocybin growing naturally in Australia? There stand. What, and if so, what kind? What kind, brother? Outlaw chili and lime for Elena. Are we gonna talk about the whole ice ride situation? If you want to talk about it, yeah, bring it up, brother. We talked about it yesterday, but you know, there's not much more updates happening besides more cities popping up. And to be honest with you, you know, this Saturday, it's the Army's 250th anniversary. That so happens to land on Trump's birthday. But, you know, there's this, I'm really interested to see this parade that's going to be happening in DC. It's a celebration. They got tanks and shit flowing in, and I'm obviously going to be working, so I'm not going to be able to catch it live. But when I get home from work, you know, but again, in the same day, there is mass protests being set up all across the country. And I don't think it's going to go nice. I don't think it's going to go well, bro. These are being paid agitators. The ads are already all over Craigslist, all over the you know, the internet. I've been seeing on X, they're paying people a couple $100 to come out and cause as much mayhem as possible. Again, these are paid protesters, which sucks because, you know, I believe when the riots happen, when these riots and these people are burning cop cars and doing this and that, it takes away from the message, right? It takes away from the immigration reform. It's just mayhem. I mean, literally, well, Karen Bass, the LA mayor, blamed the White House. The reason why people were breaking into the Apple stores in LA and Adidas and Nike stores is because the White House enticed it. Okay? It's Trump's fault they were breaking in the Apple store. It's a weird movie that we're all watching right now on television and on our screens, man. I don't get it. It does seem like, dude, it seems like the Civil War movie, dude. Shit is just wonky. I think people are just so fed up with everything that's been going on, and they're gonna just unleash hell. They're gonna unleash all their anger, all their everything. And if they're gonna get paid, I mean, bro, people are getting hurt, man. Nobody wants to get hurt, dude. Nobody wants to get hurt. This is some bullshit, man. This is, I think we all need to take a page out of a stand here. And we all just need to take some mushrooms, bro, and hug it out. Hug it out. Talk it out. You know what I mean? Your salvation. All right. We're already getting the question of the day. Reggie here. His salvation. Isn't freedom? Your freedom. Your salvation. I love that one, Reggie. Great one, dude. I love that one. Love. What was it, the Beatles? Is it the Beatles? All you need is love? Yes, I'm packing me some fat cut, guys. I love you all, man. I missed you, dude. I don't know. I usually get really depressed around my birthday, and my birthday is on Friday. I'm working. It's tough to get on the live vibe after work, especially depending on work. Yesterday, I loved work. Work has been amazing. I had a great day at work yesterday. But I'm working 3 straight starting tomorrow. So we'll see. If I hop on Friday, it'll just be a little chit chat because I got to work on Saturday, folks. But we'll see, man. We'll see. There is no live vibe tomorrow, though, guys. No live vibe tomorrow. If we have one, the next one's going to be on Friday. I posted another video on Patreon. If you guys want to support me over at Patreon, I'm uploading more on Patreon than I will be on the live vibe. So support me over on Patreon, folks. $5 a month. Support the freaking live vibe, dudes. But I love it. Love my life. Yes. That can tie in with salvation. Your life. I like this. I like this. You guys. I feel like you guys have been hanging out in the live vibe, bros. I like it. No one has said a corn dog. Look at this. Trent. Trent, where have you been, my brother? Jesus. Absolutely. Salvation. Look at this, bro. The live vibe is learning. Either that, you guys are all kissing my ass right now. What would be something that Chris would be excited to hear? I don't think he would like to see ribs and carne asada tacos as being more valuable than money. But Trent, I haven't heard from you in a long ass time, brother. I hope you're doing well. Welcome back. And God bless you, bro. Mother Nature. Yes, Mother Nature provides. Look at us, a bunch of hippies holding hands. Circle jerking. No, what are some other things? Good people dip not 20. Good people. Yes. That ties in with love, dude. It ties in with love. You guys are gonna do just fine. If these are your answers, you're gonna obviously money's good, right? This is not saying money's bad. No. Money is good. Capitalism is good. People can say, oh, money hungry. No, fuck off. Okay? Make as much money as you humanly possible. I'm not saying that. There's more things, more value. Money's fake, bro. Money's money. Money is fucking money. That's all it is. Good people. Reggie Salvation. Elena Love. Justin, your life. Those are what's valuable. Wicked Clown happiness. Absolutely. I could have all the money in the world and it wouldn't mean shit if I were still depressed. Absolutely. Absolutely. They say money, when someone gets money, it just makes them more of who they are. Right? Would money solve a lot of us live vibers' problems? Absolutely. Absolutely. But if we don't get to that underlining void, our void that prohibits us from self-love and to be of service of others, the void is not the money. The void is love, compassion. Money will make us happy. Instantly. But it's not sustainable. It's going to run out and then it's just, dude, more money, more problems. Simply said, more money, more problems. but happiness. I could have all the money in the world, and it wouldn't mean shit if I were depressed. Absolutely. You guys, tonight we're doing, I feel like Trump. Tonight, Live Viber Spotlight later. Submit your pictures over on our Discord. We're doing Live Viber Spotlight. My Yankees are currently winning 5-0. Bro, Yanks are good this year. You know who's really good this year? The freaking Mets, bro. The Mets have a really good team. The Mets have a good team. It's been a really long time since I've seen you, bro. I quit cigarettes. Attaboy, Dip Not. Back on the dip. Life is good, bro. I don't know how I lost your channel. Yeah, it's been buried, bro. I got demonetized. I don't even... And I deleted most of my dip videos, bro. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. If you don't know Dip Not, we are the Live Vibe. Before I got this new job, I was going live about 4 nights a week. Before that, I was going live 5 nights a week, Monday through Friday. Now it's 3 nights a week. I have to make it. It might be like a 10 p.m. start time. I get home late. I get home around 8:45 at night, and I don't know. I don't know about Friday, guys. I might need to take that night off, but if I have a good day, I'm gonna hop on with you guys, man. But I'm glad you quit smoking cigarettes. You know, if there's any Live Vibers that smoke cigarettes, I love you just the same. But if you can get off of them, awesome. But Dip Not, yeah, I'm dipping a lot less nowadays, bro. I'm like three cans a week right now. Dipping a lot of caffeine pouches though. A lot of caffeine pouches. Yeah, dude, they grow on the side of the road. What kind though? You've been shooting? Yeah, but what kind? 15 years? Hell yeah, dude. Liberty caps? I mean, what do you guys are not getting Liberty caps down there. You guys are in the dry. Well, no, because where you're at, it does rain. I just want to know what kind of strain, dude. That's awesome, though, bro. That's awesome. Take it easy, Dip Not. It's horrible. What's horrible, K9? Los Angeles has passed. Yeah, I'm going to show a clip of that. There's a curfew happening right now at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. surrounding Grand Central Park, which is 2 streets down from LA City Hall. Yeah, it's been going bad, bro. The riots hasn't stopped yet, man. Listen, man, I'm all about immigration reform. Let them become legal citizens a lot sooner. It's just sad. It's a double-edged sword. But again, it's the riot, the looting, there should be no violence. Once there's violence in your protest, everything gets thrown out the door. Everything gets thrown out the door. Because that's the only thing people are going to be focusing on. They got the Marines coming to LA. Bring them all. Bring them all, man. Law and order, number 1. And then let's talk about it. You vibing, dude. LA all need, bro. Trust me, they're plenty high out there, bro. It's legal dude. California's cool with that. How awesome it is to have us. And I lived there when it became recreational. It was recreational, meaning I was at work in California, and I would text 6 packs of blank edibles. 20 minutes later, I'm outside. Hey, Darcy. Hey, guys. Do you guys want anything? Like, I'll ask. It was like ordering Uber Eats. And I would just walk outside, get my stuff, and I got my stuff for the next month. That's pretty cool, bro. I mean, trust me, dude. I think alcohol is 100 times worse than weed. But I haven't done weed in a long time. I'm quitting a lot of stuff right now. Trent, I'm glad you've been doing good. How have you been? Just been working early in the morning. 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. That's a cool shift, dude. I wish I worked an earlier shift. And I've been going to bed a little bit. Oh, yeah. Bro, sleep's number uno, bro. Hey, Trent, as long as you check in with us, brother. We love you, Trent. We miss you, dude. That's all. We miss you. But as long as you're working and having a good old time, that's all that matters, Trent. God, look at you, Greg. Back-to-back live vibes with Greg. What's up, Greg? God, yes. God is more important, more valuable than money. If you had all the money in the world, it would not save you. It won't. It will not. Right now, the person that's been saving me is our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And I am proud to say that. For those who've been watching me for years, I've never mentioned God or Jesus in my whole YouTube career. I fucking had to hit rock bottom to find the Lord, bro. And I'm glad I did it, you know? I'm glad it went that way. All right, guys. Let's talk about these new Grizzly cans. All right, we are in Grizzly's website here, guys. So these are the American RESTO cans. We're gonna start with this beauty here, bro. Now, there's 4 new cans coming out. Inspired by the old project, Rusting in Your Garage. These custom cans are designed to get your motor up and running. And we're gonna see, they had a similar theme, like I wanna say about 8 years ago. A similar theme with, they called them, I think they're garage cans, which I did not like. I did not like their garage line can things. But this one's good. Where are we going at? Chris, it's a new job. Are you still able to go to prison and mentor? No, I'm not. No. She's trying to figure out a different day because I work Thursdays now. So that's during my working hours. But she does do things where she'll go for like haircuts. She'll bring some barbers over to the juvenile hall and do things on certain days that I'll still be able to attend, but I won't be able to do my weekly mentorship, which sucks. But here we go. This is the Grizzly mint, dude, the long cut mint. I like this one. Of course, the bottom 30% of the can is gonna have the warning label. So these cans obviously look cooler. They look better. But this mint one is dope, dude. I love this mint can. Next one. This is the wintergreen pouches. I like the little wood paneling thing. I love the font on this can here. It says wintergreen pouches on that, you know, whatever font. But I like this can because it has the year on it. 2025. It's kind of hard for you guys to see. I can't really. There we go. There we go. So let's go back here. That has the year on it too. 2025 customs. Grizzly. I like that blue color, bro. There's something about that like teal bluish color that just pops. It just sucks because I hate mint. This Grizzly pouches can, dude. I love this one. You see the Grizzly, the original Grizzly logo, that small logo right there on the left. You got that chromatic Grizzly font. Classy, dude. Look at the side art here too, man. You got that wood paneling with the Grizzly. I'm definitely gonna have to, if I see them. So you guys check your local stores if you guys are dipping Grizzly, and if you see them, let me know. Take a picture, put them on the Discord so we can share it here on the live vibe. Has anyone in the live vibe seen this yet, man? Oh, we got a Bible verse here. 1 Timothy 10:6, verse 16. Oh, 1 Timothy 16:10 says, "For the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. Some people eager for money have wandered from the faith and pierced themselves with many griefs. I haven't read Timothy yet, bro. Right now I'm in Psalms. If you guys don't know, I'm reading the Bible, not front to back. I started off with the New Testament. I read Mark, Matthew, John, Luke, Acts, and then I went to Job, read Job, and now I'm in Psalms. Thank you for sharing, Wicked. I love Bible verses here on the Live Vibe. Next can. This one's just beautiful, bro. That candy red can, dude. Damn, bro. Even the grill, bro. Look at that logo up top, bro. That looks so sick. It looks clean, dude. It looks so clean. Field Trip. What's that, Field Trip? Yo, Chris, I used to watch you back in 2013, 2018. Damn, that's a long time ago, bro. It's good to see you still doing your thing. I fell out of the dip culture after I quit, but I miss it all the time. Coat Mint was my go-to. Right on, brother. Brother, half of us don't even dip anymore, bro. It's okay. We don't. This is rare that we're talking about these cans because we don't talk about dip rarely here on the Live Vibe. Dude, but welcome to the Live Vibe. Nice for you to join. If you guys haven't done so already, do me a favor and like the video. We're taking a look at the new Grizzly cans that are going to be out very soon. And again, Grizzly came out with nicotine cans. I might have to do a video on the nicotine cans. Maybe they're on here. No, they have their own website, I believe. But I haven't seen the nicotine cans. I want to see them. Then we go to the... I think this is the best one, bros. Of course, Long Cut Wintergreen is their bread and butter. I love... This looks like a burl wood. Clean can, bro. Clean can. So 4 new cans are out in the market. I like these. I like these. Do I like these more than the last? No, the last run was so dope. Having the Marlin, having the Buck, and the Pioneer coin. But these cans are clean, bro. These cans are really clean. Now, if you go to like their website, look at these were the last ones they did. This can right here is so damn sexy, bro. So this is the last time they did something really special. I was very disappointed in their camo cans for last year. I hope they do them better. These are pretty weak, in my opinion. They're cool, but I thought they were pretty weak. Now they've done a garage style cans before that I wasn't a big fan of. Like right here. These are the custom cans. You guys remember these? They weren't the best. They weren't the best. I mean, I liked them, but they just weren't like... These are like your garage style cans, right? I really like that they plaster... That they plaster all of their old designs on here so I can keep track. Grizzly get the... Yeah, that's true. You can buy Grizzly nicotine pouches from their website. You know what's crazy is I get emails from Copenhagen. You can buy Copenhagen off their website now, bro. That's wild. You can buy dip. They've come out with some bitchin' cans. A lot of these I don't have. But here we go, yep. These are the RESTO cans, guys. Which one is your favorite? Grizzly Mint, Grizzly Pouches, Grizzly Straight, or Grizzly Wintergreen? Let me know in chat. I really like that mint. That straight is dope too, man. Ah, damn. That bright green. Dude, they're all freaking sick. It's hard for me to even pick which one I like the most. I'm gonna have to say the Grizzly wintergreen. Just the long cut wintergreen. I just like that woodsiness. It just looks too damn clean, man. Even the pouches usually have the best graphic design. It all depends. If you like blue colors, you can probably pick the mint. If you like that bright red, you're probably gonna pick the red. Which one though? The pouches? K9. Justin Wintergreen. I don't think it's gonna be on. I think they have their own website. Oh no, never mind. They're on here. They're on here. You're right. Trent's right. Okay, I don't want my credentials. Oh, man. I gotta take this tip out. I'm talking too much. Wow, I didn't even notice this. Look how they have their nick pouches, bro. So, if you can tell from the background, it goes from white, gray, green, and dark green. The darker the background color is, the higher the milligram is. That is wild. That's smart. But, dude, okay. This is what I don't get. How is that going to be displayed on a dip rack in your local gas station? So you're telling me there's going to be 4 different rows of green cans? You know how much real estate that's going to take? So in their pouches, they offer them in wintergreen, mint. Okay, so for mint, they don't. Yeah, see, their highest seller is probably going to have. You see, when it comes to nicotine pouches, I don't want dip flavors. I want other flavors, bro. I don't want dip flavors in my nic pouches. I like the fruity stuff. That's just me personally. Because I tend to gut these pouches, and gutting a wintergreen flavor isn't fun. I love the color of the mint. It's gotta be my fave. I know, dude. Same, man. Same. Ninja, what up, Ninja? How you doing? Oh, shit, that's loud. What up, Ninja? How you doing? This is the one. Southern. What flavor is Southern? And when they go to the mint, it's just straight up 9 milligrams, 12 milligrams. Honestly, I'd probably do 6 milligrams, bro. These nic pouches hit too hard for me, bro. I'm a weakling when it comes to nic pouches. But Southern, I'm interested in the Southern flavor. And I am interested in original, what these would taste like. I don't like the colors on these, though. I don't like the gray. And I don't know if I think these are stickers. I think these are stickers, sticker cans. Let's go back to the dip cans. How much are you guys paying for Grizzly right now? It's over $10 a can here. These are clean though. I'm liking them. I'm liking them a lot. All's good. And having leftover menudo for Din Din. Those Grizzly cans look sleek. Hope they have them in AZ when I go out there next month. They should. They should. They usually, when they have, you got a good 2-3 months that they'll have these out. I haven't seen them out, but of course, if I see them out, I'll probably pick up a can and I'll show it off in a video because I really want to know what the other side of the, you know, dude, what if these cans actually have the sticker in the butt? The last few cans, you can't poke the bear in the butt anymore, bro. But I like them. I am super dehydrated, guys. One bottle down the hatch. You know, 4th of July is coming up. I think Copenhagen's coming out with some, like, American flags. Dude, the American flags, dude, these were the fucking best. Patriot 2008 cans. These were the best cans, man. These are the best cans they've ever came out with. I don't know, it's just because I'm a patriotic motherfucker, but these were just too damn good. All right, guys. There we go. I just showed off the new 2025 American RESTO cans, inspired by, you know, your garage things. Your garage, your normal stuff. Now, before we get to the riots, I got another question for you guys. A job that requires a high tolerance for getting yelled at. Let's think about all the jobs that you get yelled at. What are the jobs that you get screamed the most at? Obviously, being a soldier, being in the military, you get yelled at all the time. What job do you get yelled at a lot? Some that come to mind is people who work customer service. Any of you guys who are working, do you guys get yelled at in your job? What about, oh my God, telemarketers, bro? Dude, I remember I worked at a telemarketing agency. I was a kid. I was in high school, freshman, sophomore in high school. I didn't last long in that job. Not that I got fired, but I just quit, bro. Oh my God. I think I worked at that telemarketing place for like a month or two. It was a weird job. And you had to, like, you would cold call people. You wouldn't even have to dial the number. As soon as you're done, as soon as that other person on the line hangs up, you hear it in your headset, you're automatically calling another number generated. And you would conduct surveys in this telemarketing place, and these surveys can be about condoms, it can be about air conditioning, it can be about anything. We had a script that we had to read, and if you finish the questionnaire, you get a point. And there was a whiteboard, and you had a certain quota. You had to complete a certain amount of calls, and there was ways to keep them on, ways to intrigue them, ways to sway them. And that was the problem I had with that job, is that you had to manipulate people. And I don't like manipulating people. I don't like playing that game. I'm not someone that's good with words. You know, it's like it's like faking it until you make it type bullshit. I hated it. But that being said, working at that place, you get yelled at a lot. Take me off your list. Fuck you, this and that. My dog just died and you're calling this. You'll get ringed, man. But out of all the calls, I remember one call in that job where a female, young female, meaning like, you know, 20, 30s, crying, bawling. She goes, I'm lonely, something happened. I remember her crying. And she goes, I have time for you. Ask me whatever you want. I need to get my mind off it, and I felt so bad completing this survey. But yeah, I think that job. I think. What about doctors? Do you think doctors get yelled at a lot? Probably. Let me know, guys. What do you guys think? Construction, Elena? You think construct? By who? Like maybe the homeowner? Yeah. Maybe the foreman? I can see that. I can see that. I've never worked a construction job, so I wouldn't know. Definitely anything in the military, dude. Hey, every step counts, Elena. I'm glad she's walking on her knee already, man. That's crazy. Could have sworn just last week she had surgery. Time is flying by. We're almost at the halfway of June already, folks. Time needs to slow down. That's not a good sign. If time is moving too fast for you, it means you're not focusing on now. You know, and that's what I think. It's just like, when's the next work day? When is? I don't like that, man. I like to enjoy my days. McDonald's. Well, dude, sometimes people, I mean, dude, there's some shitty ass fucking fast food burger. They can't. I said no pickle. I said no onions. Bro, they can't, dude. Come on, man. These are the same people in California who wanted like, what, $15 an hour to flip burgers. But yeah, I see it. Customer service. I need to see your manager. Absolutely. You guys, please, don't be that person. Don't be that person in the fast food. Don't be that person who is frustrated and you just blow off on an employee, knowing damn well, and you know that they had no control over it. They just worked there. There's a lot of people in the customer service, you know, general public industry that just get, bro, these guys are making minimum wage, bro. They don't deserve being bitched at and, you know, scolded at. Some of them, it's just like, maybe they deserve it if it's a direct conflict. Like if your delivery driver from Uber Eats smashes your food or eats your food, then yeah, I understand that. But still, I don't know. A lot of people have short fuses. I'm lucky enough to have self-control. Some people don't. Some people don't give a shit and just it's funny. A chef in Gordon Ramsay's kitchen. Yeah, I see that. I see that, Reggie. Oh, absolutely, Greg. Cops, yes. It must be so tough to become a cop, dude. Every time you make contact with someone, it's always not a good thing. It's always a bad thing. When cops handles a call, people, they're going in someone's worst days of their life. And I got some videos to show about what's happening in the riots and stuff. These cops don't deserve it, dude. These cops don't deserve it. I'm sure, like any other profession, cops are assholes, of course. But these cops don't deserve what, you know, Gavin Newsom's like, oh, it's costing this much money to bring in the military and this and that. And yet their own citizens are destroying millions and billions of dollars worth of property. It's ridiculous. It's a fucking clown world, man. You got both sides. Both sides are acting stupid, in my opinion, but it's like they want this to happen, dude. Fucking Israel is gonna go to war with Iran. Fucking shit's gonna, whatever, dude. Whatever. We reviving, dude. About to say, who's flirting with me, bro? No one's flirting with me. Dude, who so doctors work for? Like, it's their final boss doctor that gives all the doctors their schedules and paychecks. I like, is there a final boss doctor that gives all the, I don't know. Oh, what's up, JD? How you doing, brother? Where there's a Karen, no one is safe. No one likes being a Karen. No one likes... it's just, you know, the world just needs a little more compassion, dude. I'm like the Patrick Swayze in Roadhouse. Be nice until there's a reason not to be nice. Some people just are not nice right off the get-go. Chris, in May I was in the hospital with an allergy to my blood pressure medicine. I was in the ICU unit, the hospital. I spent a day and a half in the hospital. A hospital with allergies. In May, I was in the hospital with an allergy. You got an allergic reaction to your blood pressure medication? You were in and out, I'm assuming. So I'm trying to comprehend what you did. Well, I'm glad you're out, Greg. I'm glad you're out, bro. Well, McDonald's messed up my order. I asked for nothing on it. I just picked it off, and I don't complain. And that's when I get my double quarter pounder with bacon. And they don't put bacon in it. Then I grind. It's like asking for a cheeseburger with no cheese, bro. It makes sense, Trent. It makes sense. A professional sports referee, yup. They're always getting bitched at and yelled at. Yeah. Unless you're in the opposite team, then you're probably praising them, right, Reg? Real life just has turned into a chaotic joke. Absolutely, man. It doesn't seem real, man. It just doesn't seem real. Something just feels off. You know what I mean? The vibe, the energy. It's a clown show, bro. It's a fucking Jerry Springer show is what it is. Alright, guys. Let's show your age here. We're going to be showing your age here. What's the cheapest you remember a gallon of gas? When you started driving, how much were you paying for gas? I was driving... freshman in high school. I was driving. I was an old person. But I remember gas, dude. Gas was like $1.35. 99, 2000. It was like $1.35. And I remember being so pissed off when gas was above $1.50. That was 25 years ago. In California. So when you guys started driving, how much were you paying? Dude, even back when I was in college, there was a moment where gas prices rose and it was above $5 in Cali. I remember in college it was ridiculous. Something happened. It might have been during the 2008 when we had a recession? Yeah. I don't look, I just pay. Dude, I am not that person who, if I were to get in a drive-thru, I have to look in the bag. People do it automatically. They do it automatically. I should. It's happened a few times where I gotten home and they fucked up my order. But those are the people who have like trust issues, you know? Being a Karen in the strip club. Excuse me, I ordered the busty blonde, non-binary, and extra flexible. They, them, who has middle to I didn't see. You're gonna be greeted with the bouncer, ninja. You're gonna be greeted with the bouncer. And that bouncer is just gonna boot you off. I don't think they deal with Karens at strip clubs. This happened yesterday, bro. Speaking of the riots. Yeah, so Reggie mentioned the whole curfew.
and issued a curfew for downtown Los Angeles to stop the vandalism, to stop the looting. Many businesses have now been affected by or vandalized. Last night there were 23 businesses that were looted, and I think that if you drive through downtown LA, the graffiti is everywhere and has caused significant damages to businesses and a number of properties. So my message to you is, if you do not live or work in downtown LA, avoid the area. Law enforcement will arrest individuals who break the curfew, and you will be prosecuted. Hundreds of officers from police and sheriff departments from across the region and state are working alongside LAPD through a unified command structure. The curfew will be in place tonight from 8 p.m. until 6 a.m.
You see, this is what people don't understand, man. The vandalism, I mean, there's businesses, I mean, I'm sure they're not all like Apple stores and Nike stores. I'm sure there's mom and pop shops being looted, there's gas stations. There's tons of footages out there, guys, and some of them are pretty graphic. And I'm not going to be sharing those stuff, but this is in an Adidas store, bro.
We're the security guard.
People are always going to find a reason to do shit like this. I thought this was about the ICE protesting and awareness, and the cause goes out the window, man. And I'm sorry, if you're working in one of these stores, you don't pay me enough. I am not going to put my ass in the line to... These are big corporations. Adidas, fuck them. Look at the guy with the Mexican flag. This is an insurrection, guys.
We're the security guard.
I saw a meme. You never see bookstores getting raided or looted. Come on, bro. And this is where we are. We are such a consumer. Consumerism is ridiculous. If I'm gonna steal something, I don't know. Fuck, it ain't gonna be no damn shoes. It ain't gonna be no damn branded Adidas shit. What the fuck? I'll be stealing some steaks to feed my ass in this economy. I wouldn't get you some damn Yeezys or something. Hearing her voice makes you want to chop my Caitlyn Jenner's off. She's had a rough year, Ninja. Have they done anything with the fires? Are they building their smart city now? Get out of here. During COVID 4 years ago, gas was 85. I don't believe that. You saying gas was 85 cents a gallon 4 years ago, bro? Come on. I think you're missing a 3 or a 2 in front of that number. No way. I don't remember being that young. Yeah, I got a video of this is Chicago.
Yeah.
Whoa, I'm glad that video I cut. Damn. That was... You don't want to know what hand gesture she did. Oh my Lanta. I gotta watch out, man. It just skips to like a non-saved video. Wow. I didn't save too many of those videos that's been going on because, yeah, that was the last of. So it's happening in Atlanta, Texas, somewhere in Dallas, Austin area, Chicago, LA. But I'm really, this weekend's gonna be bad, man. I'm praying for our law enforcement officers out there, man. Military people. It's scary, man. It's scary. And I've seen videos, bro, where these LA cops are chasing down these looters and are actually, for once, because they didn't do shit during the Floyd riots, they are tackling and they are prosecuting these guys to the fullest, bro. To the fullest. So now that we saw some negative type of videos, we need people like this guy here. We need some good vibes out there. And this is what we need. We need a guy, an older gentleman, carrying sausages. This is what we need more in the world. Check this video out.
Hi, Jay.
Hey, Dan.
Here's a little treat for you.
All right, on. You just make them, or
Just made them yesterday.
All right,
Just got them out of the smoker today.
Cool.
Yeah, by God, it's got a little cheese to it. Cook one up when you're watching football. That's my
I'm
homemade.
going up right now. I haven't eaten supper yet. I cleaned my entryway out. It was a disaster.
Yeah, if you haven't had supper, well, that'd be a treat for you. You know, I just made them Sunday, and I've got them smoked today, and you're going to get some. I got some sticks over in the freezer for you, and some summer slices. Don't worry. Cook up a few of them for you and the boy, and have a nice meal. And you know, I got about 100 pounds in the car, so let me know when them are gone. I'll fix it some more. And I want to tell you thank you for being such a beautiful neighbor. God bless you.
How awesome is that video? Just a neighbor, older dude. It's like, hey, dude, I brought some sausage for you, man. For you to cook up with the boys. Just golly, you know, being a good neighbor. That's the type of guy I strive to be right there. How many of us don't even talk to our neighbors? We're just all our own little... After COVID, I feel like we're just all our own little world now, man. Every time I see a neighbor, hey, how's it going? You know, and they're always just look down. It's just, all right. All right. Greg, was that you handing out sausages, Greg? Was that you? Really? That's super cheap, dude. That's super cheap, K9. What's up, Brian? How you doing, man? I'm currently sitting in the bar in Montana drinking Crown Peach and 7-Up. Look at you on a Wednesday. Do they got half off the Crown and Peach? First off, Crown Peach is actually really good, dude. Whenever we went to Vegas, I remember Darcy, Jesse, and I would buy a bottle of Crown Apple. It was one of those that you can take shooters and it tastes good, but I've tried the Crown Peach, dude. The Crown Peach is good, but Crown Peach is 7-Up sounds actually tasty. What's up, Brian? And you're in Montana, bro? That's a state where I want to fucking vibe it, bro. Oh, yeah, that's my homie Logie stopping by my tree house. Just the way he's carrying them, too. Look how much sausage he brought his neighbor, bro. And he has 100 pounds at home. If you need more, I'll freeze them for you. I don't know. But it's what he said at the end too. I just want to say thank you for being an awesome. Thank you for being such a beautiful neighbor. God bless you. Fucking love it, dude. Looks like it's like at a nice little trailer park, bro. Such a beautiful human. No, full price. It's okay, Brian. Well, you're on Montana. How much? Tell me, how much is a Crown 7-Up, bro? let me guess. He's on Montana. He's not like he's in LA or anything like that. I'm gonna guess that drink, a Crown, which is considered top shelf in my opinion. I'm guessing it's Montana. $7. How much is that drink, Brian? I'm guessing 7. Anyone in the live vibe want to guess how much that Brian's drink is? If you guys are just joining us, the first half of the live vibe, we talked about the Grizzly cans and I showed them off. So if you're coming in late, you're going to have to rewatch the live vibe. But I'm showing fun videos now, guys. I don't want to show any more negative shit. I'm sure on Monday we're going to talk about the riots that are going to be exploding. But I'm a nerd, okay? I'm a nerd. But I ain't this type of nerd. But this is still a cool video.
Approach. Initiate Aaron. Approach.
All right, nerds.
Kneel.
Kneel! Kneel, I say.
By the right of council, by the will of the force, I name you Jedi Apprentice. Rise to speak your name.
Jedi.
Rilo Storm Chaser!
Woo! He's now a Jedi apprentice. That's some ballsy shit, bro. You're at a public park and you're just out there with your lightsabers. I ain't gonna lie, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. I'd much rather see people doing this, getting their nerd on, being outside in nature, being themselves. This is what I like the most. They don't give a shit. They're just a bunch of nerds. They have a nice little crew of lightsaber people. No, they're not hurting no one. They're not hurting anyone. And look at a little kid out there. That's awesome, bro. There's nothing but love in this video. Of course, this was taken from a conservative page saying, MAGA, this is what we're up against. But fuck you. I don't see that. I see as these people just doing their thing. Living in the world and having a good time, man. This is some nerdy ass shit. He just got granted Jedi apprentice, bro. So it looks like this is their gang. This is their gang. Wait a minute. This is Logi's golden red ceremony.
Initiate Aaron. Approach.
Initiate Aaron. I thought it was gonna be like a wedding proposal.
Kneel. By the right of council, by the will of the force, I name you Jedi Apprentice. Rise to speak your name.
Rilo Storm Chaser.
Rilo Storm Chaser!
Rilo Storm Chaser's gonna be the greatest Jedi known to man, folks. Watch out for him. He's a viber, bro. When you set up a camera to see if your dog gets depressed while you're away. No, this dog's going for it. What the fuck? Fucking dog? What? I didn't know dogs would be doing. What the fuck, dude? I sit on that couch. That would be me. That fucking dog waited. The dog waited like it does it every time the owner's away, bro. I'll be pissed off as hell. We got some freaking dog juice on my fucking. That's some y'all when your significant other leads or when your parents lead. That's probably what you guys do, bro. What? They were $9. We were all wrong. K9 guessed $6. What did I guess? I guessed $7 for a Crown Sprite. 7-Up. Maybe $5.75. I'm saying Trent. Trent was the closest. Trent knows. Trent's been drinking. Dude, that's a lot of... What? Back when I was going to bars all the time, dude. back, dude, in college, dude. Oh my God. When I was living in the dorms, oh, it was beautiful. There was college bars around town. I think it was Thursdays, Tuesdays, every day of the week. You know, if you guys drink, you know, all the best deals are during the week because most people go Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays or whatever, right? But $5 pitchers, Bud Light, $5 pitchers. Now, a pitcher holds like what? How much does a pitcher hold, guys? 5-6 beers? But I would get a tall Jack and Coke for $5 too. But then again, you go to a ball game, you're paying $20 for a beer. I mean, $9 doesn't seem too off either, though. I'm not surprised. But Trent was the closest. He was only off by $1. Brian said there were $9. It was top shelf. If you would have got a whiskey and Sprite, I'm sure it would have been like $5-6. That's how much are down here in Arkansas when I go to the bar. Bro, Arkansas can be a beautiful place too, man. There's some states like Arkansas, Montana. What's another? Idaho. I think Idaho would be a great place to live in as well. Like Boise. I think South Carolina will be a beautiful place. Not Atlanta, but Georgia has a lot of. Tennessee. I can see myself living in those things. Pitcher will hold 4 to 6 beers. Reggie knows. Reggie, I've been at some badass bar. I've been to every bar in Big Bear. I love Big Bear. I love getting hammered in Big Bear. But do you guys know when you're drinking in a elevated, if you don't live in high altitudes and you drink, bro, you will get, first off, you'll get dehydrated a lot easier and you will get trashed a lot quicker. Reggie, did you know that? I mean, you spend your time out in the high mountains of California, but you will get drunk quicker, lightheaded for shizzle. All right, guys. Some of us are of age. Anyone else have one of these Disney sleeping bags in the 90s or early 2000s? When I was a kid, bro. This is the thing, dude. Like, do kids even have sleeping bags? When I was a kid, we had sleepovers. Sleepovers were all our friends' houses. Every kid owned a sleeping bag. I had Ninja Turtles. I had all kinds of sleeping bags. But again, I was the oldest, and then my mom, after having the twins, me and my twin brother, had another 6 kids. And I had the first 3 were boys, the first 4 were boys, and then there was 3 girls. So when I was a teenager, these were big. And I remember seeing the Aladdin one, the Little Mermaid sleeping bag. So whenever you go to like a sleepover, you wouldn't necessarily bring when you go hang out at a friend's house, you don't bring a blanket. You bring your sleeping bag with a pillow. And that's what you slept in. But these were everywhere. These were everywhere. Oh, Ninja. I'm seeing the Pocahontas sleeping bag. I'm like, oh, little Ninja. I love sleeping bags, bro. Not a Disney one, surprisingly, but I did have no way. There was a Dukes of Hazzard sleeping bag. Sleeping bags were fun. They were only a pain in the ass to put. I mean, normally you just roll it and they'll come with 2 elastic bands and you just boom, boom, boom. But sleeping bags were comfortable, bro. I love sleeping bags. Nope, mine was camo. You guys got some redneck ones. Those are cooler though. Those are cooler. I wonder if they make. like, I'm not like a big camper or anything like that, but they have like certain grades to these sleeping bags now. Like if you buy a sleeping bag, they're like cold weather, like they have numbers. Some are for like freezing temperatures, some are just regular. But I always like sleeping bags with cloth in the inside and not that shiny windbreaker type material. My brother and I shared a Coleman sleeping bag that looked like Chong dragged on. Looked like Chong dragged in on the ground and from the movie Cheech and Chong. Which one was that? I don't remember. I mean, I remember Cheech and Chong, but I don't remember what kind of sleeping bag that was. Coleman always makes everything. I think I've owned a Coleman sleeping bag. I want to see what a freaking Dukes of Hazzard sleeping bag looks like. Yes, when I first moved up here, one tall can will get me buzzed, but now it's like 3 or 4. Will get me buzzed. Altitude intoxication is no joke, and it took a while to get used to. There you go. I'm sure a lot of live vibers didn't know nothing about that. They didn't know about that shit. Alright. You know what? We don't have enough people to play Deal or No Deal, folks.
Just getting McDicked.
You guys eating that chicken tender from McDonald's, bro?
I got.
You eating that? Who's eating that in the live vibe? One bite?
Oh my god.
McCrispy strips? I like what she said here.
What the fuck? Did I just get McDicked?
She got McDicked, alright. What kind of... First off, I didn't know McDonald's had chicken strips. And this video might be old. But this is an oddly shaped chicken strip. I don't... How you guys are going back for seconds. What are you dipping on that? All right. The last question here, and then we're going to go into Live Viber Spotlight, and then we're going to end the live vibe here, guys. Never went to sleepover? Oh. You can have a sleepover now, K9. You can go get you a little retro. You can get you a Dukes of Hazzard sleeping bag, bro. All right, guys. Ketchup isn't an option. How are you eating these fries? Ketchup is not an option. If there's no ketchup, how are you eating these fries? What would you eat with these fries? I honestly like mustard. I can use mustard on these fries. Barbecue sauce, yes. Some of y'all might like ranch with fries. But what are some other sauces you can use? Or would you just not use a sauce? Or do you like going in dry, bro? But dude, there's something about French fries. I could probably eat this whole bucket of fries right here, bro. I can eat this whole freaking bucket. Looks like a big bean. I put a picture of it. Oh, nice, dude. We're going to check it out here. We're going to check it out here, bro. Hot sauce. What kind of hot sauce? So there's millions of different brands. What are you using? Tabasco sauce? I can use this with Frank. I like buffalo wing sauce, dude. When I go to B-Dubs and get wings, if I get a side of fries, I like putting it in buffalo wing sauce for sure. I'll eat fries with blue cheese. It would be the best, but if I were to pick one, though, it'll probably be barbecue sauce. That will be my first go-to other than ketchup. if there is ranch dressing and you mix in some some habanero salsa, hot sauce, and that ranch dressing, and you mix that sucker, that is good. That is really good. But these fries look good, and I am getting hungry, bros. I am getting hungry. Ranch or really tapatio? You would put. I understand the ranch. People, dip their freaking pizza. I can get dipping like the crust part in ranch, but not the actual pizza. But I get it. I'm with you on the ranch. I love me some tapatio, Reg, but I think that'll not be. I don't know. I've never tried it. That might be good. That might be spicy as hell. Wow, Wicked's like no ketchup, no sauce. I can eat fries dry, but bro, I always have to have something to dip it in, bro. Like, I cannot, for the life of me, I never eat without a drink. I can't eat without a drink. I'm a person that after every bite, I gotta chase it down with something to drink. It's weird. But I get it. I mean, dude, you give me some In-N-Out fries, and if I had no ketchup, I'm still smacking on them. But dude, mustard's good. I love mustard, dude. I'm weird like that. Mayo, is that no, it can't be, because Jeff loved mayo. That's an English thing too. People in the UK do that. Pepper, bro, I like putting freaking, if I'm in a fast food joint, like say In-N-Out, and you know an In-N-Out or a lot of places, right? You don't get the ketchup packets. You get like a little paper cup, and you just you just dump the ketchup in the cup. I like cracking pepper and putting it on top of the ketchup and then dunking the front. Oh, bro, I don't remember the last time I had French fries. I want some French fries now. Damn it, Stan. But ew on the freaking mayo, bro. All right, guys. You guys are a bunch of saucies. Let's go into Live Viber Spotlight. That's right, you guys. Reggie's birthday was yesterday. Look at Reggie as a baby. What you doing, Reggie? What do you say? He says, "What's the difference? What a difference 35 years makes. Still got the same amount of hair on the top." Reggie, you're so young, bro. You're so young, bro. 35 years young. What I would give to be 35 again, bro. That's awesome, Reg. And happy birthday. I saw your post on Instagram yesterday. Get Reggie, dude. Elena with her beautiful little dog. Damn, that dog is spoiled. Look how many dog toys that dog has. Is that dog napping or she... Chris, the Bears have a good team this season. They have a good challenge. They have a guy on the team that's 6'8". Is he a receiver? I wanted the Chargers to take your Keenan Allen back. You guys got Keenan Allen. He's going to do good for you guys. I know he was hurt last season, but I hope he does good for you guys. This damn dog's eating his own damn leg, dude. Elena, why is your dog doing that, Elena? Stand together. Last pick. Sure, hold the key. Look for gold. Australia. Now we talking, bro. A lot of the trees that I have here that are here in Florida are Australian pine trees. Are beautiful, man. The pine needles, they're tall. They're not really full like you see trees like out in the Pacific Northwest. But the Australian pine tree is dope. You live in a bitchin' part of fucking Australia, bro. Look at this, bro. Look at this. You got that old dirt road in Australia. I think Stan's a country redneck. He's an Australian redneck. Uh-oh. Those kind of look like Liberty caps, bro. Look at this more right here. Do you dry them out or do you eat them fresh? And I'm sure you know about the potency, right? It's usually double. So a 1 gram of fresh non-dehydrated mushrooms is equivalent to a 0.5 gram of dried mushrooms as far as potency is concerned. Dude, I have, hold on, let me show you, bro. I wish this book might have it. This book might have it. Do you have this, Stan? Paul Stamets' book? I wonder if in the index there's something about Australia. Austria. See also, here we go. Yep. Australia. Those are all the mushrooms they have there. Psilocybe cubensis, Psilocybe eucalypti. There's all the pages you can look at. And you can identify mushrooms just based on your country. Now this book isn't everything about psilocybin. This is can be the medicinal properties in mushrooms, not only for cooking but everything. It's crazy. It's crazy. Bro, go look under those pines during winter. Really? Alright. There's not really much winter time here, bro. The coldest, I mean, it does get to the 50s overnight for a handful of days, but I will. Oh yeah, book's great, dude. The book has it all. Wicked, I know it seems like I get new books every day, but I swear I don't, he says. The Punisher Volume 1, Issue Number 1. This is officially the oldest book in my collection, as it is a part of a limited series from 1986, where everything I've shown previously is from Unlimited series in 1987. Hell yes. Frank Castle. I'm like, what's the Punisher's name? Frank Castle. This is probably one of the best superheroes. It's one of my favorite superheroes. Growing up as a kid, I was massive Superman. Superman was my superhero. My brother Andy was a big Spider-Man, and my brother Alex, my twin brother Alex, was Batman. So for Halloween or for anything, it was always Alex Batman, I'm Superman, Andy Spider-Man. But Punisher didn't really hit mainstream until the Thomas Jane movie, really. Bitchin' comic, bro. Oh, K9's already got it. K9's already got one of them Grizzly cans, guys. He's got the Grizzly Wintergreen can. Hell yeah, K9. So they're already out. I'm gonna check my local, bro. I'm gonna check my local canine. This is dope. Hell yeah. Elena's doggo, bro. These fucking dogs. I want that life right there. I just want to sleep and play with toys, eat shit, and just be a dog. That's the way to do it. Here it is, guys. This is awesome. Wicked, this is dope, bro. That's a dope sleeping bag. That's retro as shit, dude. That's retro as shit. I was looking for it. You posted it on the Live Vibe chat. I was like, where's the sleeping bag, guys? Where's the sleeping bag? All right, guys. And that is it for Live Vibe 383. We're going to leave it off with Wicked's Duke of Hazzard sleeping bag, folks. You guys, the next Live Vibe, if we have a next one, it's going to be on Friday, and it'll probably have a later start time as I get out of work pretty late. If anything, I just want to hop in, check in with people, and yeah. I love you guys, man. Thanks for hanging out tonight. I know we're only on for an hour and a half, but I got a long day. I got a long, tough 3 days that I'm excited for. I'm excited for. I've been stretching like crazy, hydrating like crazy. I am consuming more protein, which is good. Things are looking up, guys. And I appreciate you all hanging out with me tonight. We got an insight look of the new cans, the new Grizzly cans. We talked a little bit of politics, but we vibed it, bro. Excuse me, vibed it. If you guys haven't done so already, do me a favor and like the video. We love you, Stan. We love you, brother. If you guys want to help support the Live App, become a member on Patreon. $5 a month, guys. $5 a month. I'm going to be uploading a lot more on there. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. Oh, I love that one. It's not self-seeking. It's not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. 1 Corinthians 13, verse 4 to 5. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. I love that one. That's a great way to end the Live Vibe. I love you all. Have a wonderful night. We'll see you guys on the next one. God bless you all. Peace out.